Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Automation, An Idiot's Guide by Idiots. Episode 2, complete and utter twonk, or whatever it was that I called it. Part 2 now, we're going to be test driving the Twonk Cli-yob that we made in the previous episode, previous part. And we're going to be putting through a number of tests. The first test I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to be driving it up Pikes Peak, because why not? We'll have a mess about. There'll be two other tests we'll be doing. We'll be driving it in a sort of urban environment to recreate the people that tend to drive past every time that we ever seem to be doing one of these recording sessions. And the final test we'll be taking it once again around the automation test track to see how it handles on a track. So, to start off, actually, double check. Yep. So, we haven't driven, just to point it as well, we haven't driven this at all yet. We haven't, this is the first time we're playing this vehicle. Literally just launched it up, and that's about it. I'm just killing time while I wait for the resident Italian to finish using the lavatory. So yes, just gonna sit here idly revving. I'll say this for it, you can leave some quite nice 11s. Here we go. So, I'm not sure how this is going to handle, to be honest, because
Poorly.
yes, if you didn't hear that, poorly was the answer from our Italian. Yeah, I'm going to start. Oh, good lord. Okay, right. I'm driving this with all the driver aids on. Actually, I think we only got ABS on this. The steering feels worryingly light. I am kind of scared of this, to be honest. It's not too bad. I haven't planted it really.
Buongiorno.
And our Italian's back. Oh god, bit of understeer.
How are you finding the Cli-yob?
I'm driving it with a degree of concern. It's not... Well, the steering is quite light, to the point where it's kind of scary. Did you put power steering in this?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's...
That was immense.
Yeah, quite a bit of damage there. But amazingly...
Engine works.
Engine's fine.
As a slight correction to our host earlier, I have driven it briefly on the endless highway.
Oh, you
Because
did...
according to automation, it had a 270 mph top speed.
Ah, yes. Also, I just want to demonstrate the 11Cs.
344 brake horsepower through the front wheels for you.
Yes. They can do that with the handbrake on.
Oh dear. Well, the handbrake works on the rear wheels, not the front.
Well, the parking brake anyway.
Handbrake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've only really driven it in a straight line up to its top speed of 280 something miles an hour.
Yes. I will be doing this test, however the other tests will be done by our Italian.
All the cars we've made so far, this is the one I'm least looking forward to driving.
Yes.
Because it's
Oh, got him.
corner there. Oh, you broke the radiator.
Oh no. Well. This one I will be resetting every time I make a mistake because I'm not going to try driving this thing when it's battered.
It's a handful enough as is.
Yes. Now the Defender is kind of built to take a whack and can handle it as such. Oh, there's a torque steer. But this is not built to take any punishment at all. So obviously treat it with a degree of respect. It behaves. But it's when you... Ironically, when you try to drive it like its namesake, it doesn't really... yeah. If I'm in second in sort of the 4,000, 5,000 RPM and plant it, I lose all steering. Actually, it's about 75% power and I lose all steering. Yeah, there you go. I have no steering up there at all. It's probably why the understeer is so ridiculous.
It just spins its wheels.
Yeah. I'm using about 25% here for power. That's on me.
Hey, it didn't break anything.
I didn't break anything.
It's very much a point and squirt car.
Yes. So we do have all that stuff on the back, and none of it provides any downforce because the back is fine.
It's more for aesthetics than
Yes.
use.
It is a bit disappointing how slowly I have to drive this up here. If I go any faster, I'd lose it. But it's nice with the manual gearbox. It's 6-speed.
I think so. Only one way to find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is 6-speed. That was me putting it in 6, by the way, not the driver.
Yes. It's a bit disconcerting when you try to brace for a corner and someone changes your gears. Bit unnecessary downshift there.
Yeah, driven like it's target audience. A gear lower than it needs to be. Everywhere.
Yeah. Quite a bit. Let the tyres squeal, to be honest. Oh, that corner gets tighter. Okay, we're good. Oh. It's fine, we weren't using that.
Watch it now handle better without the rear wing.
Bloody old no. That wing provided lift.
No, just 0 downforce.
Yeah.
This looks unpleasant to drive.
It's not bad, really. It's just it handles like a car, yes. It's an awkward one to describe. As you drive about, it drives like any other car would, but once you get past 30 miles an hour, you get into the 40s and 50s, it starts to feel a bit... It feels like it struggles, really. I mean, the engine in it really doesn't help for a start.
No, it's utter twonk we have designed it for. We believe this is what he would do. He would put in a much bigger engine, which is far too powerful.
And not change anything else.
Not change anything else, it's still front-wheel drive.
Yeah, because it is not capable of handling the power.
Oh god, no. I didn't design it to.
Maybe if you were able to fit it with some bigger tyres on the front, possibly, or change the entire compound to something like sports.
I think it is sports compound.
You need semi-slicks then. Oh, okay.
Anyway, to get the most out of this, you would have to.
Not do that.
You rolled it on a head-on collision. I applaud you, sir.
I don't know how I managed that. Ooh, okay, right. I should lock up now, really. That's top steer.
That's understeer.
No, it's a top steer moving it.
Yeah, to probably get the best out of this, you would need to be all-wheel drive. If this was all-wheel drive,
Yes.
it would be better in every way.
Yes, because you'd get some grip.
You'd be able to use the power.
Bias it more towards the rear, I think. So something. I keep thinking it's got better brakes than it does. Because the brakes are good, it's just the lack of grip makes it a bit...
I've noticed you are tripoding in some of the tight corners.
Yes.
Because again, very basic. I think it's torsion beam rear suspension,
Yeah.
which is somewhat basic but functional.
God. That snap then.
Nope.
Oh, that gearbox whined then. That's not
That was a
surprising.
kettle. You're in second.
I know. Because at least you can start in second. Okay, I don't want to go much faster than this. Because how far up am I? Ooh, okay, no.
Yes. Oh.
Trying to use a clutch here, man. It's not helping.
Well, I'm being an unhelpful passenger, just going, yoink.
Yeah, you are. In reality, this would result in both of our deaths. I think this is when you have to short shift up to third. I do kind of like that noise. It's having a gurgly fart. Oh, yeah, that's lift off oversteer. Honestly, I probably could have done most of this in second.
Pretty much.
I think at some point you have to try and find a Nürburgring map. That's a short corner.
Nürburgring map would be interesting.
Yes. We do have Nardo, if for those who were looking earlier would have spotted. Didn't get the corner end you're talking about.
It's taking the racing line.
Yes.
It's trimming the corners.
Yeah, it kind of was. No apex there. Making sure they're in the wheels in place.
Bugging me.
We're coming up at the end by it now. Oh, there's a lack of grip.
Textbook understeer right there.
Yeah. It's now for the gear stick keeps moving. Tighten that thing. Honestly, if we give this a little lip at the top of the boot, if you know what I mean, the little spoiler, instead of the gigantic wing, and maybe toned down the diffuser a little, and made a sort of sober version of this car, I'd be alright.
Sober version of all-wheel drive would be a weapon. But that's not what our Twonk would do.
Yeah, because
I believe he would do this.
yeah, because the sober version, you'd end up if you kept the engine, you'd end up with the Sapphire Cosworth. essentially.
Yeah.
Ridiculously good sporty engine. With some poo coming out. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I am using the clutch a little bit in the revs up in a second. Yeah, good four-wheel drive chassis on a nice little car. Ridiculously good engine in it. That's over-spec for what you're using, to be honest.
Oh, very much so.
And the four-cylinder of this would probably be overpowered.
2 litre 4 pop with turbo would be all this would really need. All it really have.
I got it. Relax!
That's why the driver doesn't stop screaming for a week.
How long ago did that happen? About 4 months. Has he stopped screaming yet?
Yes, and then unfortunately he watched this video and started all over again.
Yes. I picture watching these at some point, getting PTSD from these cars. There's a lot of things we do make in automation and export, we don't really drive them again. So I drive them a couple of times and occasionally pop.
Pop back into something.
Yeah. I want to plant it by ear, but I'm scared.
And you still not planted it?
I have planted it. It's just because I know that corner's coming.
Yeet.
Yeah, I have been planting this on occasion. It's just as I get higher up, I don't want to plant it as much. Like getting it up to second, up to third rather, I do give it the beans. Now I bent the steering rack.
That's machine gun fire.
It is machine gun set. You're pretty much at the top there. I think it's just around the corner.
I believe so.
It's the car park.
Yeah, is it?
Yep. There we are. Pikes Peak. And there's the gravel bit on the way down.
There's just little loops around the top.
Oh no, it's just, yeah, the gravel one's a different track. So yes, that was Pikes Peak in this thing.
What's left of it?
What's left of it, yes. I mean, restore it to, I was going to say former glory.
Former shape.
Okay. I think, was it woo lad?
A bit much.
A bit much, yes. If you want to try it on the automation circuit and in an urban area, and see how it handles, well, I'm going to go and do how you spent the beginning of this episode.
Free roam. Urban environment. Generic city. Potential. It's too good for this. Italy's too good for this. Gennaro, program, Pikes Peak Proving Grounds. Scottish Highlands. Nah. Scottish USA. I think just generic city. And boop, off we go. Oh. That's loading in. I'm going to reattach the gear stick to the table, desk. Nice and solid. Oh, this might take a little while to load.
What was that?
Then it seems like it's taking a little while to load.
Yeah.
I've loaded into generic city.
Yeah, because you've got to load the city. Yeah, it's got to load all the assets in.
Organise yourselves.
Yep. Normally not this slow, but obviously we've got OBS running as well. So we'll slow down.
I think it might have frozen because none of this has changed for
a couple
minutes.
One moment, ladies and gentlemen. Right, so after that minor shenanigans, as we load back in.
Slight technical difficulties.
Slight technical difficulties, yes. We've decided instead of a commercial, instead of a commercial area, we're going to go sort of residential area. We're going to go for an industrial site, which seems a bit more appropriate given the vehicle we're slamming into it.
Yes.
So, yes, feel free to drive it about as if the man himself was using it. Because the whole point of going to an industrial site in a vehicle like this is to, right by the bottom, is to just throw it about.
There it is.
So yes, they have a better sounding engine than we do. Have you only got anti-lock brakes on that?
I think so, yeah.
Honestly, with traction control, I probably would have fixed a lot of the issues. But it would sort of also break one of the features of this vehicle. Don't mind me, ladies and gentlemen, I'm having another baguette. Yeah, do you see what I mean with how it handles? It'll behave if you treat it right, but otherwise it'll bite your arm off. Ironically. Like a glove.
I've found a hit.
I
think I'm in the tree.
And become tree.
Just recover that. That's a solid thing. Bonk.
A nice J-tone.
Because why not?
Ooh,
I think I broke it.
you might have broke it.
I'll turn off somewhere down here. Understeering.
Very understand, a lot of lift off oversteer as well.
A little bit.
And in the sea. You're in sixth. You stalled. And you hydroline.
This is not an easy thing to drive. What the? What's that?
You hit a pebble.
Oh no. Ooh, there's a little rough bumpy.
We're back to the start.
Alright.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mining left there.
Indeed we are. brakes work for it. I think I'll the steering rack.
And it's in a swamp.
I think this is mainly how you drive it. Just... Okay, not like that.
So how is it that you mainly drive this thing? Straight lines?
Pretty much. Oh. Like this. Cruising at speed in top gear, and then just occasionally just go.
1/3, yeah.
Yeah, didn't want to go. Oh, brakes. Not very good. Four up. Through the gears. And then just see.
Solution's taking off the turbo then.
Theoretically, yes. So giving it all-wheel drive would help. Oh no, I'm dead end. There we go.
So how highly would you rate this on biffing about an industrial estate?
In a word, it's one I can't say.
Crap is okay.
Crap, it is kind of crap.
It's more slang than swear words, it's fine.
It's very much a boy races vehicle, this.
Mm-hmm. So ironically, because it's so terrible, it works.
Ironically, yeah, because it's such a boy race vehicle, it works.
It's got the aesthetics, and when you put your foot down, it makes a nice noise.
Yeah. Like that.
Mm-hmm. You're just going to put it in the sea.
Not quite.
And for those who don't remember from last time, the second exhaust on the right. Oh,
That's messy.
it's currently the second exhaust on the right is currently inside the driver. No, what I was going to say was the second exhaust is fake in this case, because it's only a single exhaust. It's just
But aesthetics.
yes. Hence the rear diffuser and the spoiler on it, the wing rather.
Which are useless as it is front wheel drive. I think time to take it to a racetrack, see how it fares with room to spare. I'm in the wrong menu, there we go. Racing test track. Oh, handling circuit. No.
It doesn't. Next.
No. Handling circuit, yes, poor.
It goes in circles sometimes.
Yes. There it is. Race current. nice noise when it started. And planted.
Just give us a play-by-play of how it feels as you go around the corners.
Understeer.
And you're cocking the back wheel, and then the other one.
Lots and lots of understeer. Brakes are only just up the job.
Now this is where this vehicle should shine. Nice long straight with a slow, a kink in it.
Which it will not go round. Understeer. Up. Brake switch up. Just about effective. Resetting what comes from tractable standstill. Gearbox is a little funky.
It's more game related issues in the car now.
Oh, it's just understeer. Understeer everywhere. Spins all the power away.
So.
No.
No.
It's interesting to drive.
Mm.
Honestly, switch to all-wheel drive, it'll be amazing. But yeah, it's 300. Who would have thought it? 340 odd brake horsepower for the front wheels isn't very good.
Really?
I know, it's amazing.
That was my back, not the shit.
Decrepit man in a decrepit chair.
But yeah. It gave the impression of someone just holding on with what they're able to do, like only just being able to handle it.
It can barely use the power. Barely. And doesn't it look gopping?
Yeah, well. Yeah.
It's about all I've got to offer on this box.
My experience from driving it, again, if you treated it with respect and was aware of the fact that it cannot handle the power, then it's okay. Because you knew only plant it in certain situations, the rest of the time tease the power. Better than that, proper nightmare to drive.
Yeah.
Pretty much someone who's taken a normal everyday car, put a gigantic engine in it, and put some aesthetic parts on the thing.
Pretty much.
So, more or less what we were aiming to make.
Yeah, pretty much what the individual in question would go for.
Mm. He's not here to answer the question, so it's not like I can ask him if he would buy it or not. But yeah. On that potential success / surprise, we will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.
If you want to be disappointed, give the vehicle a try for yourself.
Yes, it will be in the it's in the description of the previous video. You are more than welcome to have a go at yourself.
See if you can tame the beast.
Yes, we'd very much like to see your attempts.